Hey guys, it's been a minute. How are you? I've missed talking to you guys and hanging out, and I'm back today to talk about a really good topic for spring, and that is how to reset. So obviously spring has this amazing opportunity to improve ourselves and grow and to kind of birth the new. I was just outside looking at the new buds on my trees and my bushes, and it's exciting stuff. So how about we talk about rebooting today? My name is Sage, and I'm a growth coach, and I am totally excited to be here because this is a topic I need. I bet a bunch of you need it. So let's talk about resetting today. Let's start with a couple questions. So are you feeling a little sluggish or maybe a little stuck in a rut? Or are you just kind of like a little defeated about some goal you had and you feel like it's just like not progressing at all forward like you would like it to? Well, that might be the exact reason why you need this reset. So let's talk about a new term that we could coin, and that is a reset day. And I hadn't actually thought about this myself for a while, and I was really needing one last week. So I popped some ideas into my head, and the day turned out awesome, and I thought I'd share it with you because it has changed my energy and changed my outlook. And I think that's good that we can grow together and maybe coin a new term, reset day. So here's the deal. Why would we actually reset? Well, when you're in the energy you're in, that's what you're putting out in the universe, and you're drawing more of that same energy. So if it's kind of that stagnant, stuck energy, then that's going to be part of your problem. And you need just a little bit of an energy shift. And those energy shifts don't take mountains of effort. They can really be small little things that you do in a day, whether it's, read something or move your body in a different way or try something new. And it could literally take a matter of minutes, and all of a sudden you're reset. But I like the idea of a reset day. So that's what I'm talking to you about today. And I'm sure you've heard the quote, reset, readjust, restart as many times as you need to. And I think that when we're all coming out of our hibernation from winter, it's a great idea to do a few resets. But I want you to be able to, use this to pick what works best for you. So another reason why we might want to reset is because any time you get that fresh energy from a restart, you're bringing just that little bit of joy and pride in your accomplishment into your energy. And when that happens, that is your state of being. And when we talk about energy, the state of being is the most important part, is really sitting in that energy, so that the universe wants to bring you more of what that energy you're sitting in. And I always kind of look at it this way too. It's like shaking out the cobwebs in our brain or in your body. And brains can be kind of funny, and sometimes you can't get a loop out of your head that's been stuck there for a while. And without a little jump start, a little reset, how are you going to shake out those cobwebs? So I think those are all really good reasons to do a reset day. So if you're just joining, I'm Sage from Growing Sage, and I'm a growth coach. And we're talking about starting a new term called a reset day, and using this to just turn your energy around and light a little fire that you can, gain momentum off of. So what are the steps of doing a reset day? Well, first you've got to, kind of choose to make some space. So all of us are busy. I mean, that's obvious. Now, you might be able to pull off an entire reset day. And if you can, sweet. That's awesome. Because it's funny in life how we certainly find time to do all these things for all these other people all day long, But to take one day for ourselves seems like it's impossible or something that's, we can't do. Well, let's change that mindset. We deserve to have reset days, entire reset days. So if a reset day doesn't work, maybe you can do 4 hours. Or the reset day I did last week, I actually built into my work day. And it was amazing. It really worked out well. So hopefully I can give you some tips on that if that's the way you'd like to choose. Now, step 2 is make a quick plan for resetting. I'm pausing here for a reason. I know some of you right now are like, okay, so let's plan. I'm gonna make this plan. And your brain's already starting to spin. That's because you're probably a little like me and you like to kind of overthink things. So just take a breath, let it go, and don't make the plan some tedious process. That is the opposite of gaining freedom from a reset day, is to make a bunch of work out of it. That's no good. So what you want to do is just pick a couple real key things that, like, I can change this and it wouldn't be that hard, or I can try this and add this and it wouldn't be that tough. It wouldn't take up that much time. So pick a couple key things that are important to you. Maybe take 5-10 minutes to journal them out or brainstorm them, and then spend the rest of your day flying by the seat of your pants and just seize opportunities when they come by to add more to your awesomeness to your reset day. I give you permission to not have to have it all planned out. Okay, so step 3 is all about celebrating each step. So you're gonna have to change your language on some things, because you're not gonna find real success out unless you're kind of pushing yourself into a little bit of uncomfortable territory. So it would be really good to make sure that you're saying, I get to do this, I get to that, and really send your energy in that framework as you're making your decisions on what you want to add to your day. And then make sure that you are super present when you have accomplished a piece of your reset plan, and take the time to have gratitude in that moment. Feel it in your heart. Feel how good it feels to actually achieve something that you've set out to do. That's so key. We just make to-do lists and we cross them off and we just go on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. And it's so important to make sure that we are celebrating, like, wow, I just got that whole budget done. This is awesome. I'm going to take a minute and do something for me and just be grateful. And that's a key to resetting. Okay, so we're talking about reset days. And again, I'm Sage from Growing Sage. I'm a growth coach. So how about we talk about an example? I'll pick out some things from my reset day and just see if it gets your wheels a-turning of what you want to do for yours. So I decided that my nutrition had gotten a little bit off the rails. And I said, okay, we'd just gone grocery shopping and the house was full of fruits and veggies. And I said, you know what? I'm going to make sure that I pack as many servings of fruits and vegetables that I can. So I took 2 apples, I took a banana, I made a nice big salad, and I packed that in my lunch to go off to work that day. And I also I do this on a daily, but I started with a juice and a smoothie in the morning. And you just have to remember that one of the keys to resetting your body is to make sure you're getting nutrients straight from the earth. Now, I've been working not only as a growth coach, but also in the health and fitness industries for a lot of years. And I always find that one of the best ways people can get a reset is by really just cleaning up what they're putting in their body. And then as soon as they do it just for a day, they see how much better they feel. And then, I'm not asking anybody to stick by some crazy stringent rules, but if you feel how good it feels to eat that many servings of fruits and veggies, it's easier to do some of it the next day. Oh, I forgot to mention that I actually started my reset day the night before, which I thought was pretty key. I was like, you know what? Tomorrow's the day. I just need to change my energy. Tomorrow's the day. So I laid in bed and I picked out a few things I wanted to do. And then I just did a few affirmations and sent out some intentions on how I wanted my day to go. And then, like I said, I woke up, did my juice and smoothie, and packed my several servings of fruits and veggies, and headed off to work. And as I was going, I said some more intentions and some gratitude. And when I got to work, one of my big things is I wanted to make sure that my tone and my energy were good with everybody that I crossed paths with that day. I wanted to have a smile on my face. I wanted them to think I was having the best day ever, and act as though. You've heard that before. And I wanted people to feel the good energy I was putting out, because I got to do a reset day and make myself feel better. So I set an intention for that. Then I made sure that at least every hour, I look at the clock, at least every hour, I would say one thing I was grateful for during my day. And I just built up my gratitude. And I was like, wow, there are a lot of things I have to be grateful for. Just even in an hour, I'd have to like say a few things because there was so many. And it's funny, as human beings, when we get in a little bit of a funk, it's so much easier to like say things that we want to gripe about. And instead, I was saying things that I was grateful for, and it felt really good. So, like I said, I also work in health and fitness, and I wanted to make sure that I got a good sweat in, and it just happened to be really nice that day. So I got outside, and that's another key, is nature is a big part of it, and sunshine is like the best therapy ever for me. And I went for a run out on a bike path in the sunshine, and it was, I pushed myself a little bit harder and went a little bit farther than I had been going in the past. And I just kept saying, I get to be in the sun on this run. And I put in some good music, because that is also my therapy, and just enjoyed every minute of it. And then when I got done, I was super grateful that I was done, because it was a long run. And then I took that time to be present and be grateful afterwards with a really good stretch and just breathing and be present instead of running off to the next to-do list. So that felt really, really good. And then another intention I had was to tidy up some of my spaces. I had a few things spread out in my workspace and then also at home, and I made sure I just kind of cleaned up a little bit of that so I could feel like I'd closed some of that, energy that's just always open, staring you in the face. And it only took like 15-20 minutes at work and 20 minutes at home, and I just felt like, oh, okay, those things I've been staring at are put away, and it just feels better. So that was another intention. Then I really wanted to like kind of end my day at a decent time, so I did a nice Epsom salt bath, and I read a little bit of a book, and then I went to bed early, and I finished with gratitude and intentions for the next day. And I tell you what, I haven't felt that good about my energy and my day for a while. Just those small steps were just such a boost. And I wish that for all of you. So I hope you got a little bit of an idea and some tips that you can think of something for yourself, because you deserve it. It's spring. The sun's breaking through. The leaves are coming on the trees. And why would we be in some kind of funk, not, chasing down our dreams and goals? Let's reset together and just get super excited about living a joy-filled life, which we deserve. Right? I think so. I am so grateful for your time today. I'm Sage from Growing Sage. I'm a growth coach. You can follow me at Growing Sage on Facebook or Growing Sage Journey on Instagram. And growingsagejourney.com is my website, and there's some blogs and some tips on there. And I'm so excited that you're here and present with me. And if you ever want to do a one-on-one session, there's booking availability on my website, and I'd be happy to help you reset if that's something you're interested in. Oh, so many blessings to you. So many blessings to you. And please feel free, if you do a reset day, make sure you reach out to me and send me a message on Facebook or on my website. I would love to hear about it. Love you guys. Peace out.